This is called Opening Remarks and Letters That I Will Never Send. 1. I have racked my brain for all the reasons you might have left without saying a word. It still brings me to tears knowing I never even meant enough for that simple kindness. I guess it will remain a secret that I am not privy to. 2. I've always held you so tightly even when you begged me to let you go. I relinquished that fevered grip when I realized that if you really cared about keeping me, you would still have me. I have always been powerless to your ambition, and yet, here I am, unencumbered. 3. In my house, your name is treated as a ghost. You hear it at times when it is not appropriate. Late at night, with all of the lights turned off. 4. My favorite small act of intimacy was running my fingertips reverently over the curves of your spine while you rested within the crook of my elbow, evoking goosebumps in my own memories of a time when this was enough. I can still see the memory of your sleeping face every time I close my eyes, like it's tattooed on the insides of my eyelids. The gentle slope of your upturned nose, the center ridge you can see in profile, the soft parting of your lips, the gentle beat of your heart visible through the vessels in your neck. I never knew a person could be so unbelievably beautiful. I know you hated when I watched you sleep, but it was the only time I knew the rug couldn't be pulled out from under me. 5. My voice cracked every time I tried asking if you loved me too. 6. What's the point of missing you if you were never really here? Some nights, I feel guilty knowing I've been preparing myself to leave from the start. I imagined I kissed you deeply that night, before we drifted off, knowing it was as much goodbye as it was goodnight. I still wish I could have seen your stupid play, and I wish I didn't care. 7. The hardest part about being sad is that there's no pause button, no holy space to claim to mourn what has been lost. You just go through the day with loose edges. You still have to go to class, write that essay, call your mom, make dinner. You can't keep lamenting on the small injustices of these severed ties. You keep pushing languidly through this field of quicksand that you know will end, but when? 8. The first time you told me that you loved me all those years ago, I didn't even realize that it had happened. You said it in Mandarin. It wasn't until about a week later, after your repeated usage of the phrase, that I had even bothered to look it up. I think that maybe that is a metaphor for loving you. You covered up all of this darkness to try to be with me, and in the end, I didn't even know you at all. 9. I wish you could have loved me the way that I was made to, both then and now. All this time, flailing in choppy waters alongside one another, desperately reaching for a hand, a trace of that connection we'd lost in the months in between, anything to show us that we jumped back into that ocean for anything more than boredom's sake. I wanted back the purest love that I have ever felt for a human being. And you wanted back the comfort of knowing I would give anything to make you happy. These desires were our respective sirens, luring us back into harm's way. Back into the clandestine depths of uncertainty and secrets that I am still not privy to. And now, there's just me, dripping, breathless, salty, searching the silence for a sign that you ever wanted me at all.